How's it going, guys? Welcome to the East Blue Nation. Today we will be talking about the One Piece live action series, specifically many updates for season 2. We're going to talk about the cast, we're going to talk about the main villains, we're going to talk about what the show is going to look like, and we're going to talk about expectations and what we most likely will be seeing, and some stuff that we may not want to see in the live action adaptation. So all this on this video, which is a very long video. It's not what I'm used to. I usually do very short form videos, but you guys have been asking for longer videos, and here we go. Let's start with this right here. Casting information has been released, and this week we found out that Katie Seagal will be playing the role of Dr. Kureha, Mark Haralick will be playing the role of Dr. Haralook, Nahum Hughes will be playing the role of Bartolomeo, Gavin Gomes will be playing the role of Chopper Heavy Point, or looks like he may just be doing the stunts, and Charithra Chandran will be playing the role of Miss Wednesday, also known as Vivi. I think that they've done a fantastic job so far with the cast. Still missing are the following: Mr. 2 aka Bon Clay, Crocodile, and even though they said that in season 2 they will not be covering Alabasta, it doesn't mean that Mr. 2 and Crocodile will not appear in season 2. As a matter of fact, towards the end of Chopper's arc, Mr. 2, Bon Clay, and Crocodile both appear momentarily as an introduction, and so I believe that they should already have those individuals cast so that they could appear towards the end of the season, teasing season 3, the Alabasta arc. I'm actually a big fan of this format where they tease something that's going to happen, a mystery, and the Baroque Works art is our introduction to mystery in the One Piece live action world. Let's take it back to talk about season 1 real quickly. I was actually expecting the ending of season 1 to be a to be continue, only because if you are a fan of the anime, you see that it's always to be continue, right? At the end, it's never the end, and it's never a definite ending. Season 1 ended like a movie, kind of. They were headed to the Grand Line, and even though the Grand Line was teased, I don't think many people who watch the show who are not aware of the One Piece world knew exactly how incredible the Grand Line is, and so the Straw Hats heading towards the Grand Line could be considered a definite ending for many viewers. However, season 2 will give us a to be continued type of feel where the main villain is shrouded in mystery and we don't know exactly who it is, and then we're going to be introduced with more stuff that has to do with the lore of the One Piece world, including the ancient weapons mention of that, and it's gonna be amazing because that's where mystery is really going to be inserted into the One Piece live action world, which is what I love about One Piece. Among the characters that I mentioned, there are many more that have still to be announced. Igaram is Igaram is one of them. I do wish that they add this character, but I don't think that they will necessarily add every single character on screen. I think there will be mentions of those characters, kind of like what they did in season 1. Dunkreek was there and Pearl was there, very quickly just featured on the ground and didn't really show him. I think they'll do that with some Baroque Works agents that won't have speaking roles, but we'll see them in one way or another. I've been watching the anime. Specifically, I have been watching the arcs that will be covered in season 2 of the One Piece live action series, just as a refresher because it's been a while. And I have to say that one of the things that I'm not looking forward to in season 2, and I hope they don't do this, is in the Whiskey Peak arc, Luffy and Zoro actually fight, and I thought that that was so out of character for Luffy. I don't know why that was added on there, but it happens when Zoro defeats 100 assassins. Luffy wakes up from a long nap and notices that the Baroque Works agents are all on the ground. He doesn't know who they are, but he finds out through one of them that could barely speak that Zoro did it. Luffy then just goes straight for Zoro, very angry, and doesn't want to hear it. Zoro tries to explain, but Luffy doesn't really understand or doesn't want to understand, and that's so unlike Luffy to not really trust Zoro. And I understand that they were a new crew, kind of, but not really, because he did trust Nami, who was a thief, and he chose these individuals to be in his crew because he trusted them and he saw something in them that he thought he could trust and lean on. So that little moment right there was one of the most off moments for Luffy ever, and for me personally is one of those scenes in One Piece that I could live without, and I often ignore that it happened. So I really hope that they don't actually do this in the One Piece live action series. It's so out of character for Luffy, and I don't think it would look well. Next, I want to talk about Wapol and why he may be the main villain or final villain for the One Piece live action series season 2, and why that's not a bad idea, and how it could actually be a lot better than some people are saying, because Wapol's kind of goofy, right? But before we get into this, I want to give a special shout out to Tokyo Treats and Sakurako. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treats and Sakurako Box. Their goal is to invite everyone to experience Japan from the comfort of their home. Now, the two are very different. Tokyo Treats is a fun and exclusive Japanese snack box featuring unique and exclusive flavors from all around Japan. We're gonna taste some of these. Each box is filled with a variety of fun-sized and fun and exclusive Japanese snack items. And I'm gonna show you everything that comes in this box. The Sakurako box is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware, which was pretty amazing, and I'll show you that as well. They go by monthly themes, and this month, Tokyo Treats theme is Moonfest Snacktacular, and the Sakurako box theme is Autumn Moon Festival, so the overall theme is the moon. Tokyo Treats comes with a guidebook that has all the information you will need about all the snacks inside of the box, including some information about the culture, so it is a nice read. The Sakurako box also has a guidebook along with information about Japan and the snacks that are inside the box. I'm gonna try this right here. This is amazing. This is really good. Tastes like sesame seeds. I really like this. Like, for real, it's really good. This is delicious. I'm so happy that I got this. This is amazing.
Papa Bubble.
Wow. So somebody actually makes this candy in Japan. Like, they handcraft this.
Let me try the grape one. This is pear.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good. It's really sweet.
I'm gonna try out this one right here. I'm gonna break it and try a piece. It actually has cream in it. That is delightful. It's not like overly sweet or anything. And I can see how this would pair well with a tea. Next, she's gonna try out this right here. Wow. Oh, that smells amazing.
Oh my, that smells so good.
That's really good. So if you're interested in knowing more about Japan and their snacks, this is the way to go. It certainly does make snacking different, especially if you're used to eating the same types of snacks. You get this monthly. It's different seasons and different types of snacks every month. They deliver it right to your home. If you're the type of person who enjoys immersing yourself in a different culture, this is the way to go. The Tokyo Treat box, I was surprised to see that they even had noodles in there, and I'm looking forward to cooking that. And they give you instructions on how to do it in the guidebook, which I thought was pretty amazing. Now here's the tableware that came in the box, and here's my tea. Wow, that's really good. That's amazing. That tastes really good. So I have good news. If you're interested in the Tokyo Treat box or the Sakurako box, there's a link in the description section below and in the comment section as a pinned comment. You can click on those and use promo code EastBlueNation for $5 off your first order of Tokyo Treat box or Sakurako box. So a lot of people are concerned regarding what could be considered the final villain of season 2, Wapol. Even though the real main villain is behind the scenes and would be Crocodile, however, for season 2, the villain that will wrap it up is Wapol. And some people reach out to me and say, hey, I think this guy's gonna be silly, and some of my own friends even say it. However, I'm going back and watching all that stuff on the anime, and let me tell you that Wapol is a terrifying character. Let's not forget that he actually tries to eat some of the Straw Hats. That's terrifying. In fact, he even eats his own crew members, which then he regurgitates basically as a new form, a fused version of themselves. That is terrifying in real life. In the anime, they made it a little silly, but Wapol is a terrifying character. Imagine if someone is trying to eat you. Just that alone is crazy. So I'm glad that they did it the way they did it. I'd rather have it this way than have it compressed. I read an article about Matt Owens, and according to this article, Owens dedicated himself to pacing out season 2 of Netflix adaptation. However, some problems began to arise. The report says that some executives at Netflix wanted to streamline or even cut some of the arcs from season 2 to reach Alabasta faster, which was what many people thought would happen. However, Matt Owens pushed back and he said, no, we need to have everything happening the way it happens. We can't cut any of the arcs and we need to have it this way. And so he decided to space it out and keep the arcs the way it is. Now, I agree with this because Alabasta is a very long arc and a lot happens. And I think that dedicating an entire season to it would actually make the storyline a lot better and would make people feel more that they understand what's happening in Alabasta Alabasta because the story's kind of complex and they go through a lot. And to wrap that up into 2 episodes would not do it justice. And so I'm happy with what Matt Owens and everybody in the production team for the One Piece live action series is doing. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like button, subscribe to the East Blue Nation for all things One Piece live action series related. Check out the links in the description section below and the comment section as a pinned comment, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.